Offlane Blaze is better on 3-lane maps anyways though, because you know your wave clear speed as Blaze is atrociously fast. So honestly it's better on a 3-lane map anyway. Goldfish memoried. Dynamite and armor Hogger. No. I'm not trying to lose. No dynamite armor Hogger. I mean dynamite armor Hogger is not terrible. I just still don't think it's anywhere near as good as spin Hogger.
10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Twitch chat on stream is broken right now. I'm not sure. Hopefully they fix it soon, but yeah, it's kind of just broken. Not working. How much is Amazon Prime in the US? How much is it these days? 110? Honestly, it's kind of hard to... I don't even know exactly how much it is right now. Something like 110 perhaps. What the hell? That's a hammer used Z and he was still pushing dude. Right? Did he use Z? I think he used Z. Well, either way, he was not expecting that Jaina. People giggly. Got him.
Good work. Let's keep it up.
Wait, this is the Tracer guy. Tracer Cho'Gall guy. Why is he on Chen? That's not Tracer or Cho'Gall. Sasuke, dude. His team is just leaving him out to dry too. I got a wall stun for that. That's kind of lit. Geometry God? Kind of. That's kind of a geometry god. That's not bad, honestly. That doesn't wall stun? I'm so surprised that doesn't wall stun. Dude, that's crazy. Geometry. Where do I go? Where do I go? No one knows.
Let me help you.
Geometry. Where do I go? Where do I go? No one knows. No one knows. Oh, Junkrat knew. Junkrat kind of knew where I would go. There was no other place to go except here, really, actually. But yeah, pretty worth. I'll take it. I got a full immortal because there's 4 people chasing me, dude. I'd say that's pretty worth. Literally full immortal worth of space. You don't see that very often. Full immortal worth of space. Holy shit. It's kind of cray-cray. Machina is running it, by the way. I don't know what that was, but he is in fact running it. Maybe he's trying to make space. Oh, geometry get! Oh no, not quite. Not quite. I ran it as well. Get a 4 for it though, not too bad. Are they all top? Oh. Why are we all top? There's a lot of questions in this game. No one really knows. But we'll find out soon, I guess. Dang, they have 2 1 HP forts, man. We gotta kill at least one of them. It's not good to leave both alive. The Jaina roaming does make this game weird though. Because Jaina decides to roam, it makes it a weird game kinda. They have to match her, right? And then maybe they want to match her by roaming 2 people instead of 1, and then, you know, we see that and we start roaming more people too. This usually happens when This usually happens when at least one person starts roaming and the other team wants to match. You get some really weird lanes in that circumstance. Tanking a full wave, like there's no way this is legal.
Our enemy has destroyed a fort. There is no escaping my justice.
I cannot believe this shit is still alive, bro.
Choose attack. Burn their forts in righteous fire.
Oh, we got it. Only took like 10 years, but we got there. This is core. I'm kind of tempted. At least one tower. Not the worst core angle I've ever seen. Not ideal either, though.
I must find another way.
Ooh, super not ideal. Oh, geometry cat! Okay, not quite. Not quite a geometry god that time. Man, it's truly brutal to watch. He smurfs over, dies, makes every excuse. Dude is playing at level 3 hero level. First or second timers. First or second timers? Bro, I'm in Grandmaster right now. I mean, they do kind of look like first and second timers. You might have a point there, but... Exactly who do you think is a first or second timer in these games? I can't really defend that. Maybe Soak 13.
They have taken a fort.
You get it's funny, but then saying shit like, I can't believe it is bonkers. I'll donate 10 if you address this. Okay. Consider it addressed. I hope you stay true to your word. So, first of all, I don't understand who you're saying is a first or second timer. You're right, I do smurf when I do Bronze to GM, however, I am not doing Bronze to GM right now. These are Grandmaster games, so I cannot believe that Diamond, Master, and Grandmaster players look like they're playing like first or second timers, that's what I'm saying. Just the fact that you believe that they're first or second timers kind of amplifies my point, in my opinion. Like, you think these Grandmaster and Master players, even Diamond, are first timers. Like, I feel like you're proving my point. So, anything else you want me to address? 10 more bucks and I'll be happy to address it. It's clearly a joke? What do you mean it's clearly a joke? If it's a joke, I don't get 10 bucks. What you mean? I hope he's a man of honor. Where my 10 bucks at? Baby rage. Yeah, not funny if I don't get to 10. Then it's just lame. Bro, if that guy don't die, like, Y-Main is officially the tankiest hero I've never seen in my life. That would be insane. That's worth. Do this or no? Really? He actually gets out? I'm pretty sad about that. Be real with you.
I will deliver this realm from your corruption, hellspawn.
Geometry, God! Oh my God, the geometry! It's on! Oh, it's still going! It's on! Geometry, God! Unreal geometry. Any clippers? Any clippers? That was YouTube Shorts worthy geometry. I feel like. Yeah. I got any clippers in chat? Greatly appreciated if we get a clipper. What's happening? We fighting? I'm down. Let's do it. Geometry. I'm going back. Bait, take the wheel. Oh, I'm going back. Now I'm over here. That's right. You think I'm gone? No, I'm still here. I'm still go. Oh, what's up, Meriden? What's up, Meriden? Oh, you think I'm here? No, I'm over there. What's up, Meriden? Geometry. God. Oh, now I'm over here. Oh, what's up, Hammer? How you going? How you doing, brother? Wait a minute. I do not know if that was a geometry god. Okay, that last one was not it. That last one was not it. The geometry god has forsaken me. That was not the place to be. They forsook us. Forsook us. Feels bad. We'll clip that? Okay. I'll look forward to, Wait, no! Clip the other one! Clip the other one! Why is no one clipping the other one? The other one was better. Hey guys, for real, where's my 10 bucks though? Who's the first one that posted it? Are you... You guys said it was from a Reddit thread or something? Link me that Reddit thread right now, brother. I want that 10 bucks. I will reply to that guy on Reddit. Where's my 10 bucks? 10 bucks is 10 bucks, man. You know how big inflation is these days? Oh, you're trying to. I'll Venmo you right now. Do you not have PayPal? If you have PayPal, you can just do ! donate. If you can only Venmo, I think my Venmo is FanHOTS. I'm not even capping you. I think I made a Venmo, and I think the name of it is FanHOTS. So you could search Venmo for FanHOTS. If you find an account, that's me. If you don't find an account, then I don't remember what the name of my Venmo is said. Oh, Venmo is PayPal. Oh, so he should be able to do the Streamlabs or no? I mean, I know Venmo's owned by PayPal, but you know, when you go to donate, it's like, it usually says donate with PayPal. It doesn't say donate with Venmo. I don't know if that would work. Temporal, thanks for the 3-sub gift bomb. Are you covering for him? What is this, Temporal? Is that what you're doing? Thank you, I appreciate it. Kivar, Mattias, and Pez. Make sure you guys all thank Temporal. And welcome to the fan club. Check your Venmo? Okay, I will after this game. And since I'm assuming you're for realsies, I'll elaborate a bit more on the topics you cover. So believe it or not, you know, I was a professional player. Believe it or not, I do not particularly find joy in beating bronze players. The reason I do bronze to GM is because the community enjoys it a lot. And it's important to do something the community enjoys, or eventually you're just gonna have no community. Oh god. So that's my view on this. Oh, we're chilling, we're chilling. You can blame me for being a facilitator, that's fair, like I agree. I don't think smurfing is good either. I'm not saying smurfing is good. I never said smurfing was good. Anyone that knows me, has been on my stream, like knows. I'm not saying smurfing is good. Obviously, smurfing is bad. But I feel like the state HOTS is in, it's a little bit more complicated than that. You have to... you're kind of between two evils. Would you rather see the Twitch viewership, general interest in HOTS disappear week by week by week? Because that's what happens when I don't do bronze to GM, right? Every week, you're gonna lose another 50 viewers, another 100 viewers in the HOTS category every single week on week on week, until HOTS is dead on Twitch. Would you rather have that, or would you rather just have one person bronze to GMing and people actually enjoying what they watch, people actually having fun watching HOTS, which would directly help HOTS survive longer? Yeah, so that's how it is in my head, and those are the choices I make. Oh god, I didn't see a trap there. Monkady. But yeah, that's the TLDR. That was not a good spin. I was aiming for this, and I did not hit it somehow. Sad. Geometry, take the wheel. Geometry, take the wheel. Geometry, take the wheel. Geometry. Geometry doesn't. The geometry god has forsaken me for real, dude. Disaster. I got full immortal though. Could be worse. I'm weighing viewership over game quality. Yeah, and to be honest, most people. Okay. So I agree with you. Yes, that is what I'm doing. I am weighing viewership over game quality to a certain extent, yes. But I think people that make the argument that I've completely ruined game quality, I feel like they don't watch my stream. For example, I don't know you at all, right? But I'm willing to tell you right now, you've never watched one of my bronze GMs. Like, I'm just confident in that from what you're saying. And I know this because if for anyone that watches my bronze to GMs, I don't actually try to, I'm not that person that's like, I'm going to pick Alarak and I'm going to go 30 games in a row, 30 wins, no losses, just completely soul-crushingly destroy every single player in every single one of these games and make them want to quit. Like, people seem to think that's what I do. Like, I don't do that. You have? Okay, that's fair. Then you should know that that's not what I do. My average win rate in bronze to GM is maybe like 70%, which sounds high, but like it could be like 95%. If you watch someone like, I don't know, Leon or Kir do bronze to GM, I'm pretty sure their win rates in Monster GM are like 90% plus. Okay, so I don't ruin games. I try my best not to like ruin the game experience. I do win more than average, it's true, but I do try my best not to like ruin the game for the other players. I usually will clown around and give the other team at least a chance to win any game, even in Monster GM. Oh shit, did we lose? I guess we lost, boys. What the? What a turn. What can you do though? Team's all dead. Can't do much about that. GG. And most of my Bronzer GMs, people snipe me like crazy. So a lot of these Bronzer GMs, these are like, there's like 5 to 8 viewers in like every single game now in my Bronzer GMs. Even when they're on the other teams. So, like, personally, I feel like the general consensus of a player that has been in my game from what I've seen, either they tell me in Twitch chat or they like type something on Reddit, the general consensus is someone enjoys that game more than they hate it. Like I will see a lot more like, oh no, it was cool playing against Fan. I know he was trolling or I know he was clowning around, but it was cool seeing what a Grandmaster can do in my rank because I'll never be able to play against him otherwise. Like I see that far more often. I almost never see the people that flame me on Reddit. They're not people that are actually in those games. Almost everyone in the games, they're like, it wasn't that bad. Like I still enjoyed the game, or it was a cool game, cool experience for me. People that flame me on Reddit are usually people that don't play the game, probably don't watch me, or don't watch me much at least. So I do get what you're saying, but I feel like I don't do that much of that. Or at least I try to mitigate it as much as possible. Any recommendations on boosting your win rate to 75%? Well, Skippy, uh, make a time machine, play in HCC for 5 years, and then you'll be good. That'll probably be the fastest way. Game's in a rough state. I don't think you ruined the game. It's ruined on its own. But right now, even at GM level, you're totally committed to geometry take the wheel. Yeah, so what do you mean by that? What should I be doing instead of being geometry takes the wheel? Are you implying I'm not trying to win the game? Like I'm still trying to win the game. It's not like I'm saying geometry take the wheel and then I run into their towers and die. I say geometry take the wheel while I'm trying to win the game and I'm doing a spin that I hope is good, but I'm not 100% certain it's good. Like I'm not exactly sure what your point is there. It's just something that's fun, you know? It's just a fun saying. Are you saying I should not have fun in GM? Like, I'm not sure what the point is here. You watched me for years, but how can we all be down with this? What down with what? That's what I'm saying, right? Down with fun? I'm not applying 5 years of pro HOTS playing to geometry take the wheel. You're YOLOing. So you're saying I should play like as best as I possibly can all the time, no matter what? Well, I do that for the first 2 weeks of the season. That's during the GM #1 climb. I play seriously for the first 2 weeks of the season, so you can find that there. But I mean, I think your argument is inherently flawed because, you're arguing that people need to be trying absolute hardest to win no matter what whatsoever, and not have fun if that's what it takes to try their absolute best. Like that's a okay argument, I guess, if in a perfect world, but that just doesn't happen. That doesn't happen. No one does that. the guy that picked Cho'Gall doesn't do that. They pick Cho'Gall because they want to play Cho'Gall. They're not picking Cho'Gall because it's the best possible way to win the game. You know, the guy in your game that runs in 1 versus 5, he has no minimap. He's not doing that because he's trying to win the game at all costs. He's doing that because he finds it fun to fight. Like, your argument is just kind of dumb, no offense. Like, I get what you're saying. Like, maybe in a perfect world people should do that, but no one does that. That's not how the world works. Not a single player that plays HOTS does that. Not me, not these guys, not Cure. Like, look at Cure's games for the past week. He's been running it down for the past week. Like, ask anyone in GM. He's been playing like KTZ, like all these. He's been running it down for the last week straight. No one does that. What you're saying, literally no one. So, this, in my opinion, is just kind of a dumb argument. I mean, you're just saying people shouldn't have fun in a game, which is just, if that's what you think, that's fair. But that's, I'm telling you, that's not how the world works.
Let the Inquisition commence.
Wait. Oh, I thought I was banning. I wasn't banning. I hovered Abathur. Now I'm playing Abathur. Oh, that's okay. I'm down for an Abba game. We really need to get this Offlane Blaze game going, though. I mean, I don't mind playing Abathur. It's a good hero. It's fine.
G's geometry haters.
Thank you, Alpar. I know. People be hating geometry, huh? You've chosen humor and trolling over gameplay? Well, you say choosing. I say I do both. There's a specific reason why I disable donos and try hard and climb first 2 weeks of every season. And that is exactly so people like you that enjoy the tryhard gameplay can still have access to the tryhard gameplay. So you say I'm choosing to do something. In my view, I'm doing both. I'm giving people access to both tryhard gameplay and fun gameplay. So we get both, and you can watch whatever you prefer.
Have you readied yourself for the hunt?
Venmo'd you a bunch of money. Wait a minute. Should I check? Should I check my Venmo right now, maybe? I'm playing Abathur. No one would notice. Here, let me try to check.
The battle begins in 10 seconds.
Yeah. Smurf plus 25. Thank you. Hey, my Venmo is FanHOTS, guys. I knew it. Anyone that wants to Venmo me a bunch of money for no reason, my Venmo is FanHOTS. Just so you guys know. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. Is it fair to the other 4 players to only give a portion of your ability? Oh, I love this argument too. So here's the thing. Okay. I'm gonna nest. I used to play exactly how you described. I mean, back when HCC was alive, right? Every game I'd try my absolute best no matter what. Which made more sense when HCC was alive. It is fair to the other players because you think the other players are trying their best. They're not. I got players picking Cho'Gall, I got players picking Murky. Is that fair to me? Am I gonna try my best and have these clowns pick Cho'Gall Murky every game? I got players running into the other team's towers basically every other game. You know? I got Garrosh's running into the gate so the Diablo can flip them over when we have 4 and they have 3 to make us lose a 4 versus 3. Every other game, I get shit like that. So, it's not fair to me. So it is fair to them because it would only be unfair to them if they're playing the way you described. If they're trying to win at all costs, absolutely trying their best, only win, no fun, then it would be unfair to them. But they don't play like that. They play like clowns. They don't care about winning as much as they do about having fun. So it is fair because that's what everyone does. No, I don't think he's trolling. If I thought he was trolling, I would have banned him already. I think he's legitimate concerning. Like, it's kind of... I do feel like your concerns are a little bit silly, a little bit out of touch with how Storm League really works, but I do think he's legitimately concerned. That's why I'm answering his questions. Murky in this game is not necessarily bad because we have an Abathur, by the way. Yeah, but it's okay.
You must capture them quickly.
The issue is HOTS is a dead game. It's not. That's not the issue. Because these arguments don't make any sense even if you apply them to Dota, even if you apply them to League. In Dota, you cannot... In League, you cannot control what another player does. The only thing you report them for is if they're AFK or if they're completely toxic, okay? There's no report option for playing what they want instead of what you want. There's no report option for them not being as good as you want them to be. The only way you can report them is if they're intentionally AFK, or the only way they'll actually take action. I guess you can report for whatever you want technically, but the only way they would take action is if they're intentionally AFK, or they're saying very bad stuff to you in chat, essentially. Or they're like running into a tower 15 times, right? If they're just playing bad, if they're playing for fun, there's no rule against that. That's perfectly allowed in every game. So it's not about HOTS being a dead game. That's allowed in every game. You're allowed to have fun in every game, believe it or not. Oh, that was nice. I'll go full mines just to annoy them even more.
Thank you, my friend.
Our team's trolling. Kind of, but also their draft is a lot worse this time. Like last time they had a Cho'Gall with main tank. This time they have Cho'Gall no main tank. I already told you guys Cho'Gall without main tank is bad, right? Like, you don't want Cho'Gall without a main tank. It's much better if you can have a main tank with it. That being said though, we don't really have percent damage, so if this guy gets 16, we could still lose this game if he gets 16.
Use your assistance.
Why am I help people talking? You are AFK? I'm trying to explain something, or explain my viewpoint to threads in chat. You probably look at the VOD if you want the whole story, and it's kind of a long story. But yeah, at a certain point in time, I was kind of like how you described. Like right after HCC died, I was, and during all of HCC, I played like how you described. But honestly, that's just not how things will work. You realize people don't like watching that as much. Like it's literally just less fun for everyone involved, especially as a streamer. And then you realize that while you're trying your absolute hardest every game, there's like 9 other morons that are just doing whatever the heck they want. So why would you try your hardest every game? It's like you try your absolute hardest, right? You're rotating 5 seconds ahead of the other offlaner, which should give you 5 seconds of 5 versus 4. You work so hard. You outplayed the shit out of the other guy to make this happen. A 5-second 5 versus 4 advantage. And right before you get to the fight, you realize your Nazebo ran into a tower and died because he's like having fun or stacking or whatever the hell he's doing. I don't know. He just kind of ran into a tower and died. And now, well, you can't do shit anymore. You work so hard and your advantage is gone because that other guy is just chilling. So why would you work that hard? Like, there's no point. What's the point? No one else is trying that hard. Literally no one else is trying that hard. Because they have no reason to. You know, it's a game. It's not a competition for millions of dollars. So you might as well play like it's a game 2 and have fun.
Double kill.
I'll take that.
Killing spree. I am Lord. Not be stolen from
Oh,
me.
Monstro. For fun.
Moving now.
Wise words, surprisingly, from a guy like Fan. What you mean, surprisingly? You mean unsurprisingly, that's what you mean. You say unsurprisingly right now, Mr. Baby Rage.
That feels much better.
Cho'Gall Rogue Encampment? Is Cho'Gall in Rogue Encampment? The day I learned. People giggly.
Executing.
Oh, I could have saved them if I talented faster there. Should have talented my 13 a little faster, that's my beat.
Symbiotic link established. You improved.
And like similar to this note,
Lay claim to the altars. Do not disappoint me. You are no longer welcome here.
hold on, I gotta save my Monstro before people talk some more. Caught a bunch of ads for the last 3 minutes. Missed what you said. Well, I don't know if you heard, but the last thing I said to you was I used to be exactly like what you described. I used to play super try hard no matter what. Until I realized there was not really that much point. Like, sure, it makes sense to play super try hard when you have a goal, for example, getting rank 1 GM. It makes sense to play super try hard then, but like no one else tries hard. Literally no one else is super try hard. So when you're playing super try hard and you're off lane, for example, you make a really good play, you outplay the other solo laner. You get a 5-second rotation advantage, which theoretically means your team can 5v4 for 5 seconds. You know, you put your heart and soul into outplaying that other guy to make this tiny opening for your team. And as you're rotating down, you see your Nazeebo just like walk into enemy towers or walk into 4 people and just die for free, and now you can't do shit. You know how that feels? That doesn't feel good. And then you realize no one plays that try hard. Everyone's out here playing for fun, so there's no point in you doing it because it's basically kind of pointless when everyone else is playing for fun. Oh my god.
The altars rise.
It was a joke, Cho'Gall. Don't do this. Don't do this to my son! Oh, Zoomers! Oh, Zoomers talent. Nice.
I will help you.
Oh, you heard that one. Okay. You think you are as well in regards to making a mistake yourself? Yeah, it doesn't feel great when you make a mistake.
Swift heroes. Do not let the Gravekeeper's cronies reach the altars.
Others will not feel good about you making a mistake either. That's correct. But that's why Storm League is the way it is now. Mistakes are accepted, and people are very lenient. You don't really see people say anything when a mistake is made. You only see people say something when it's like a really bad mistake. or like when they make a mistake 10 times in a row. So that's basically how Storm League works now. There's a Storm League etiquette essentially of like it's people know other people are gonna make mistakes. They're like more lenient about it because everyone knows that's just how it works. No one is gonna be perfect. No one will. And most of these guys are not even trying to be perfect. So mistakes are accepted. This Murky is a menace. Look at this, dude. Murky Ava is OP. I was about to dig in there, but I feel like that was not a good idea. That would not have been a great idea. Oh. Monster died, but it got a fort. Not too bad.
Your enemy has destroyed a fort. The Gravekeeper has
That's true. We did do that, Klavitz.
Heroes, I have opened a tunnel near our core that leads to the battleground center. Use it well.
What? I mean, I knew I could do
Oh,
that.
I know what a really good example of this is. Anyone find me my Kal'Thuzad review on YouTube and link it to him? Have you seen my Kal'Thuzad review? It's so funny, because this is like the perfect example, right? This is a perfect example. Someone similar to you was accusing me of not trying hard in Storm League, in which they had sort of a point. I was playing like a don't know hero. I wasn't playing like the best possible hero I could be playing. But then I go over that game. If you haven't watched that, I think you should watch that one, because that is essentially why I don't try hard. Because it's like, why should I try hard to my best when there's clowns doing that every single one of my games? That's basically probably one of the best explanations you're gonna get. And those were competitive players. Those were the best of the best left playing, kind of. You should give that a watch. That's a good one.
Choose a talent.
It's kind of lengthy though. It's like an hour-long review, but it's pretty relevant to your arguments.
Your powers will be mine, Gravekeeper, like all the others.
I don't even have a monstrosity out right now. I'll just go Hive Mind.
You will fall, Ravenlord. This is the way of the Nexus.
Masterful.
Your time.
Bro, you just let him channel. Team? Hello? I guess it's okay if we kill them. You're the one saying, why should I try my best when, in my opinion, the best left the game? No, I didn't say that. When did I say the best left the game? I mean, that's true, but I didn't say that a single time today. Where did you hear that? I'm saying, why should I try my best when no one else playing the game tries their best? That's what I'm saying.
Mayhem.
No one tries their best, so you don't have to either. Literally no one. You're saying the people on my team in Storm League aren't the best, so why should I try?
This fort.
No, that's not what I'm saying. You're completely misunderstanding what I'm saying. I'm not saying the people in Storm League are not the best players. I'm saying they're not playing the best that they could play. Not compared to the best players, compared to themselves. Yeah, if you have a clip, I'd love to hear it. Go ahead, clip me. I don't think I said that a single time today.
Dota's are rising heroes.
Feel free to clip whatever you heard. Hold on, let me get some water though. People talking too much. Yeah, what I'm saying is, Not that they're not good enough players. Like, you might just be understanding. I'm not saying they're not good enough players. Well, I am. But it's not compared to, like,
This realm
I'm not they're not I'm not saying they're bad players compared to
that keep
the best players to have ever played the game. I'm saying they're bad players compared to themselves. I'm saying they're running in 4 versus 5 when they know it's 4 versus 5. Compared to the best version of themselves, they are not trying. That's what I'm saying. So why would you have to try your absolute best to win every game no matter what? When they don't. Pretty much no one does.
I am coming.
It's not ideal, but let's see what we can do. Are you entertaining the trolls? I don't think he's a troll. He's just genuinely wondering. There's a difference between troll and someone with very weird opinions. I think he's just someone with very weird opinions. I don't think he's actually hardcore trolling.
your enemy has destroyed a keep. Take the
Oh, that's
altars
kind of sus,
and put
boys.
an
Looking
end
kind of
to
sus
the
now.
brave
I'm out, baby.
You've lost this
I'm out, baby. See you next live. Yeah, no problem, Threads. Peace out. Hope you understand my viewpoint a little bit more. Yeah, sure. If you're wondering about anything else, you can always feel free
was it?
to ask.
Keep
great
destroyed.
victory, but we're not.
Anyways, yeah, you guys don't have to be super mean to him. Like, it's, cause you know, like I understand that is a very minority viewpoint. It's kind of weird for most of us
That feels much better.
that he thinks that. But I don't think it's like a troll viewpoint per se. It's just a very idealistic viewpoint. I would say it's just, yeah, it's based on like, you know, perfect ideals and not reality. Which is not the worst thing that could happen. It's weird, but I don't think it's a troll.
Rise.
I think I saw someone say in like Leon's chat the other night too. Someone in Leon's chat had like something similar to this. I think I saw someone say something like, wow, Leon, I can't believe you and Fan killed HOTS. You guys didn't play in CCL. You guys just really okay with killing HOTS, huh? And I don't think he was trolling. I think he legitimately believed that, you know. It's partially just like a misunderstanding of how the world actually works. Imagine thinking the only 2 streamers to not abandon the game after HGC came out. Imagine blaming the only 2 people not abandon the game as the people to kill HOTS. So in that guy's perspective, not only was it our duty to stream HOTS even after HGC got cancelled, even after there was no competition anymore, not only did we need to stream it, but we also needed to join every HOTS tournament that ever existed, because it's just our responsibility, I guess. That's you know what I'm saying? Like there are people out there that think stuff like that, and while it's weird, I kind of understand why they think that. They're just kind of missing a very important point. But like, if you kind of squint your eyes at their argument, you can see it like almost makes sense. But if you look closely, it obviously doesn't make any sense.
Has destroyed a cube.
Let us storm this fort.
Grubby played some Dota recently. Yeah, I saw him play some Dota.
That wasn't so
I played some
hard,
Dota in
was
Q
it?
recently too. It was actually better than I thought. Better than expected. Less toxic than I
Time
thought.
is now, heroes. Claim the altars in my name.
Within this is the way of the Nexus. Let us storm this This realm turns against you.
Grubby said he regrets the decision not to check out other games sooner. Oh, okay. That's cool to hear. Variety streamer Grubby, huh?
Eliminated. Impressive, hero. That wasn't so hard, was it? I believe that key was yours.
It's like a firefighter running into a burning building to save your life, and then you blame them for not saving the house. Exactly. That's a good comparison. That's exactly what it's like. It's just kind of weird, you know? Kind of weird. But like, there's some truthful elements to it. Like, yeah, you're right. The firefighter couldn't save your house, but like, the viewpoint, if that's the viewpoint you're taking, it's pretty sus. Pretty sus. Best I can do is save your mom, Skippy. That's the best I can offer. Take it or leave it.
The altars are rising, heroes.
My wounds heal.
I have so many mines here, holy shit.
The altars have risen. I see. The altar is ours. Fire upon the Gravekeeper.
Oh, that is not good. Oh, if Toronto dies, we lose. Why did he just YOLO in? Well, GG. I don't know why Toronto ran in there. I feel like he could have played from here. It's not like the Johanna was super close to dying. Unlucky. Oh well. Yeah, maybe he panicked. It looked like a panic run towards the ally, but towards ally is not safety. You'd be way more safe towards fort. Oh well, GG. Oh my god, top damage though. Look at that damage, baby.
I will not let go of my domain so easily. MVP. I suppose.
It's because he wasn't trying his hardest. That is true. I mean, you're not wrong. Top damage while answering to the troll? Yeah. That's another point where I didn't really mention. I didn't really have time to mention to, or not troll. Yeah, technically I don't think he was trolling. Very radical viewpoint, but technically not trolling. But yeah, that's another point I didn't get to mention is like me trying at maybe like 70% is still better than most of these guys. So like all else equal, I am still contributing more to an average game than any of my teammates. So like to say it's not fair to them, the teammates, is just really weird because it's like on average, even with the amount that I'm trying now, I contribute more to the win than most other people, almost every other people. Uh, almost yeah. So I definitely wouldn't say it's not fair to my teammates. It's still I would definitely still say it's more unfair to me, if anything, the way these games go.